This video is edited and should be watched with open-minded mindset.
Respect. Here is round 4.
Africans, just hear me out here. I know you might think now it doesn't concern you, and this is not an issue we should discuss, but I am telling you, tomorrow's gonna come knocking. Kind of double standards we need to call out. Speak up against the discrimination this I just saw on Twitter. It's actually trending. African footballer Idrissa is being targeted online right now as we speak because he refused to wear a shirt with a rainbow color on it. As a woman and as an African and as a human being, period, a logical human being, this irks my spirit. And he said it is because of religious beliefs. But people wanted him to wear that shirt, whether his religion allows it or not, whether he wants to support that movement or not. As you all know, what Caster Semenya faced. She is a South African athlete.
She is a member of the LGBTQI, meaning intersex. The intersex definition is a person is born with a combination of male and female biological traits.
She was born a woman, a supreme female athlete. She faced disgusting and horrible remarks.
Wangul Zelalem is from Ethiopia, where people like Caster Semenya are discriminated against, where they can be imprisonment up to 30 years or even killed by mob. Faris, 35, is originally from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and now lives in Vienna. Identifying as non-binary, Faris uses they, them pronouns and is an advocate for sexual minorities. They co-founded an organization aimed at helping LGBTQ people in Ethiopia and within the Ethiopian diaspora abroad. Through performance art and online activism in English and Amharic, Faris wants to educate people about LGBTQ issues and spread a message of acceptance. Faris claimed political asylum in Austria after attending a conference for LGBTQ people in Salzburg. The offices where Faris worked in Ethiopia were ransacked while they were away, and the situation appeared to be deteriorating rapidly. They were granted asylum in Austria in July 2017.
God willing, I have a good U.S. champs make the team and that I can have a cleaner Olympic. I think it challenges and threatens the integrity of women's sports to have intersex athletes competing against genetic women. I think Caster's a wonderful person. I have nothing against her, but I think we already have an established precedent of men's sports and women's sports, and I think we need to honor that. Women have fought far too long to be able to even have the right to compete, and now it's being challenged by intersex and trans athletes, and I don't think that's right.
Now judge for yourself.
She is a world-class athlete who was unheard of before this summer.
Caster Semenya, who is widening her advantage with every stride now.
And the 18-year-old South African has run straight into a controversy.
There is doubt about the fact that this person is a lady, is a woman.
The embarrassing question giving sports officials a lump in the throat: is the new world champion in the women's 800-meter race really a woman at all?
When I'm racing, I'm thinking about my own race, not thinking about anybody.
Semenya might seem masculine even for an 18-year-old boy.
I can't say I was very relaxed.
And to most eyes, she does not look like a girl.
Oh my goodness!
Others fought to a photo finish for a distant second.
But nobody challenged Caster Semenya.
Oh, they're challenging her all right, demanding to know if she is a man. If so, it wouldn't be the first time. In the 2006 Asian Games, Indian runner Shanti Sundararajan finished second, also in the women's 800 meters. But she was not a woman. Now, Caster Semenya is the subject of 2 investigations. Gender tests would involve a lot more than just anatomy.
But wait, you have more. Hermaphrodite and intersex are 2 conditions in which several sex characteristics present in an individual. Hermaphrodite refers to an organism with both male and female sex organs as the natural condition. Intersex refers to an individual having reproductive organs or external sexual characteristics of both male and female. Hermaphrodite is an organism possessing both types of gonads. Intersex is an organism possessing several sex characteristics of both male and females, such as chromosomes, gonads, sex hormones, or genitals. Hermaphroditism is a natural condition. Intersex is a disorder. Hermaphrodite individuals are viable for reproduction. Intersex individuals are not viable for reproduction. Hermaphrodite become both mother and father of the offspring in different situations. Intersex individuals are unable to become either a mother or a father.
It doesn't matter, it's irrelevant. As long as it is about supporting what we believe in, it doesn't matter what your thoughts, concerns, religious beliefs are. And this is nonsense as far as I'm concerned. We all have rights in this world. If you are allowed to do whatever you want, I am allowed to believe in whatever I want. And religion is protected. And she was banned because she doesn't want to take testosterone medication. She was born naturally with high levels of testosterone. But then, when they asked her to reduce it, she said no. And they banned her from competing. But guess what? Guess who they didn't say no to? Leah Thomas. Leah Thomas was born a man.
However, recent studies have demonstrated associations between circulating testosterone in the normal female range and muscle mass and strength, respectively. Moreover, it has been demonstrated that women with polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, are overrepresented in elite athletes. PCOS, which is a mild form of hyperandrogenism, is associated with an anabolic body composition including more muscle mass than in non-PCOS women. There are data to support that PCOS is advantageous for physical performance. This condition could therefore play a role in the recruitment of women to competitive sports. The prevalence of differences of sex development (DSD) is also increased among female athletes. XY-DSD may cause a greatly increased production of testosterone in the male range, i.e. 10 to 20 times higher than in the normal female range. If the individual has normal androgen sensitivity, her muscle mass will develop as in males, along with increasing signs of virilization. Since sports are divided into female and male classification, it could be considered unfair to allow female athletes with endogenous testosterone in the male range to compete against women with normal female androgen levels. This led the International Association of Athletics Federation and the International Olympic Committee to establish regulations for management of hyperandrogenism in female athletes. However, the regulations are controversial, and have been challenged. Ultimately, it is a question of ensuring fair and meaningful competition in women's sport.
Respect. Here is round 4. Hugo Aguilar out of Mexico. Sergio Manuel fighting out of Los Angeles.
I think Hugo knows that he's down in the scorecards. That's why he's staying in the pocket a little more, hoping that Patricio is going to open up and he can land his shots like how he did in the second round.
I think Patricio figured out his game plan. Foul box, throw, move, not stay inside the pocket and get hit with unnecessary shots.
Here in the 4th round. Big week for Golden Boy Promotions. Week from tonight, Canelo Alvarez. Live on DAZN. We'll have a full preview of that coming up later on here in the show. But this is our first of 4 fights here on Facebook Watch. And here is how the fans at home have been scoring this fight. So far, just like we have it collectively. 2 rounds to 1 for Pat Manuel.
Watch your heads, guys.
Make sure you keep on voting on the interactive polls all the way through, not just this fight, but every single fight here tonight on Facebook.
Hugo's trying to walk down Patricio now. He knows that he needs this round, and he's being aggressive. He's trying to land that haymaker punch to hurt Pat. But Pat is moving around, creating distance, fighting at a good pace. And I think Pat knows that Hugo's a strong fighter. And he's fighting a smart fight right now.
Inside of a minute. Very entertaining, well-adjusted fight for both. Here, good shots there by Hugo, good combination.
This fight is very dangerous. When you get to the last round, someone like Hugo, he knows that he has to give it all he got if he wants this fight. He has to go and swing with everything he got, and Patricio's staying calm and watching every single punch that comes, and he sees it coming.
10 seconds, look at the bell. Listen for that bell.
I would say, guys, that Hugo won that round.
Before we go to the scorecards, let's give both of our warriors a big round of applause for a historic fight to open up a night on Facebook Watch. All 3 judges scoring this bout 39-37 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now undefeated in his first professional career, Patricio Cacahuate Manuel.